Hello. Welcome to Mystic Moons. It's a rainy, early morning, late night, Saturday, up in the Northeast Mountains. Cars are going by, splashing against the road, the puddles in the road, on the highway, the roadway, the outside. Inside, it's a little bit warmer than it was. I honestly thought we were going to have snow today. But, cold thoughts. Cold, the thought of a chill, cold, brings you into celebrity world. Now, celebrity world, we're going to talk about, we're going to ask the heavens, the spirits, about Kylie Jenner. Kylie, the youngest one of the Kardashian Jenner clan. Now everybody knows she's buddy rich. She's been working since day one, since she was a little squirtle. And she's been trying to find love. We all know about her history of romance. Right now we're talking about her current or ex, the last beau, Timothée Chalamet, who is none other than the movie star of futuristic societies. So even reading about the dunes and reading about how powers of this and powers of that and where society has gone, trickled into, that he would always be kind of thinking ahead. It's hard not to do dystopic, apocalyptic type of movies and not think about where you yourself belong. And apparently, not only him, but also his family. And who is his family? Is Carly his family? Kylie, rather. Is she his family? Is she his family? Now, she has quite a lot of baggage besides being filthy rich. And a family of women that stick together like glue. I mean, they are joined at the fingers and toes. And if not only that, she's also the mother to two beautiful little kids, one boy, one girl. And for a guy who's 29 years old, tasting sweet success, seems to be that he feels he doesn't need her. He doesn't want her. And she's always been the one to go, hey, Timothée, I'm here. I'm calling up. I'm supporting you. And he's always been a no-show at her events. A no-show. Do you think that maybe Timothée thinks Kylie has a little bit too much baggage? And it's not just because she has those two beautiful children. It's because that she has Travis Scott's children. Now, Travis Scott is no easy guy. And I don't mean anything epidermis-wise. I'm talking inside spirit, his spirit. He was involved with some very, very ritualistic summonings in which a lot of humans were injured and passed away. Timothée Scott is a very strange, occultist type person. Now, if you were to get together with Kylie, you would have to be a stepfather to his kids. You know what I mean. Step something. And that's a big responsibility for any man to walk into anybody else's children. And it's not a question of money because they're all loaded. I'm talking a question of mental or aura or spirit. Now, you have to think Travis is a heavy guy. And the dark forces surround him. And what effect does he have on his kids, his children? And it's something that maybe Timothée is running away. But is he dumped her? Can she grab him back? So let's ask the heavens, the spirits, about this celebrity televised 2.5+ years union. Now, I've said in the past that it seemed to be, yes, the past Travis Scott. Yeah, he's a dark one. And I also did one about the two, Timothée and Kylie, which it seemed to be, there was it seemed to have some sort of mercenary, rings to it. Not all esoteric, no, and not all hot, heavy passion either. It just seemed to be, it was a good move to do. And now, is it a good move for Timothy to put some mega distance between him and his former girlfriend, Ms. Jenner? So let's see now. What cards do we have? This one's coming out. Let's get the messages. I'm going to read the backs of this and see just what this one more. Are they, is he ditching her for good because it's just too much? And he goes, oh, please, I'm just starting out in my life. Why do I want a ready-made family? Of course, if that was really an issue, it would have been an issue 2.5 years ago. But, some guys are a little slow. Maybe he's found out more. Let's ask, because she knows. Now, she's young, too. She's only 28 years old, and yet she has quite a lot of quite a lot of personality, quite a lot of everything. All right, I'm going to put this one over here speaking to me, and I'm going to stop at this. And let's see. What do we have here? All right. Now, let's see. Is he finally ditched her for good? Okay. The first thing we get is a 7 of Wands. Ooh. It's hard for him to be with her. It's who gets the more attention, and how do you want to live your life? Do you want to be part of the clan? Do you want to be your own clan? It's hard to move into, he's moving into like arranging a dinner party, and everything's all planned out. The dinner, the waiters, the place, the venue, even your dress, you're told how to dress. And that is where the individuality of Timothy is having problems. Always had problems with it. Always. And he's a bit of a queen himself, isn't he? He's a bit of like my way, or like fix my hair, do this, do that. And she doesn't mind that. And of course, they both are like into plastic surgeries. However, it's more the responsibility. Something the family wants him to do, and he's a free spirit. He says enough already. And then the only recourse here, the 4 of Wands, is, are they going to be a couple in marriage? Or, how long can you date someone? When you have all these things going on. So he's fighting the urge. It's the marriage aspect. He doesn't want to go any further. It seems as though this is like indicating between the 7 of Wands and the 4 of Wands that it's time to go to the next step. And there's opposition. His opposition. It's like, oh no, I'm not going to marry him. I'm not going to and like, no. It's like he is going through trips. And then we have the Strength card, which many people equate to having the stamina to do something. Now, this Strength card is having the inner strength to, let's say in his case, to continually break away from what is so much easier, because he's already made, in his mind, the career moves necessary to stand on his own. He doesn't need a girlfriend that connected, that well-known. He doesn't. In fact, he's like going into, he feels very beta vibes. His too much feminine for him, too much inclusion. It's his own status of him needing to be receptive. So this strength is like he's pulling away. This is not the card to saying marriage with Kylie would demand a certain amount of audacity, a certain amount of clout, yes it does, a certain amount of tension in there. And that's the thing I feel with the 7 of Wands, that the issue is where do we go from here? and the strength. And then we have the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords, the breakup. The breakup. The breakup. The breakup. Well, that says that everything, doesn't it? The breakup. Yes. Yes. The breakup. Huh? It seems as though that it's either the marriage card, the Four of Wands, and we have the Three of Wands, the Three of Swords, the breakup. And we have, you have to know your own self, what you can and cannot handle. And then once again, that the relationship between the both of them from the very beginning had a lot of business aspects to it. A lot of business aspects. Yeah. A Five of Cups. Yeah, it just smells. Doesn't it look as we have here so far? We have Seven of Wands. We have the marriage card, the Four of Wands. We have the Strength. And then we have the Three of Swords. And we have the Five of Cups. Sounds like, yeah. They've been through this routine of separation. And, oh, look at that. The Tower. Yes, it seems as though all the way around, they're over for good. And it's just because he can't be himself. And I think he's afraid of family life. Having family life in general, and especially having Travis Scott to have to be sharing his kids with. The intimacy of, especially with the auras involved. So there's a whole, I say it's over for good. It's over for good. Don't you think you were the likes? So, yes, he is definitely putting distance. He doesn't want the responsibilities that she brings to the table. And he doesn't want to play with the family, her family. It's over. It is definitely over. The Tower, Five of Cups, the Three of Swords, Strength. In other words, having the strength enough to know what's good for you, what you can and cannot handle. And he's just like, I'm staying alive. I'm staying alive. And being with her is like putting himself in a sarcophagus, a coffin that he can't handle. He can't handle that. Too much. Too much. Too much. Too much. So, who's next for her? That's the question. And who's next for him? Because this relationship is over. So, what do you think? Looks like it's pretty much over to me. And to the heavens speaking through me. So, could you handle having to say nice things about Travis with his dark magic? It's Travis Scott. And it's difficult. It's difficult for Kylie too. It's difficult for her. I feel for her, for all her money and everything else, etc., etc., etc. It's difficult to be connected with him. Those children are beautiful, beautiful kids, beautiful children. However, she made herself a very unique bed to lie in. And it's going to take a different type of person who will accept all that and accept all that with the family and the children's father. Well, thank you very much. Anyone has any comments, please add. And do you think that they're totally done? I say the done, thumbs down on them. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens. But it doesn't look like anything. Hi, how are you? It doesn't look like, thank you for the hearts. It doesn't look like anything. The Tower, the Five of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Strength, the marriage card, and fighting. Too much. It's too much, too soon, and he doesn't need it. That's what he says. He doesn't need it. And does he? No, he doesn't need it. In other words, it was almost as though it was a contract relationship, public relations. Oh, these celebrities and their public relations teams, the way that they twist and turn and stage and applause, plant. Well, they play with people's lives. Thank you for the likes. And until the next time, Mystic Moon's is gonna leave. As we just thought, we just do a little follow up, and I did say that early in the, I don't know, months ago, that the relationship was nothing more than a contract relationship. A contract. Be nice to me. This is what you get, right? Publicity. Not the first time that has happened, and it won't be the last. It won't be the last. All right, so I'm signing off, and until the next time, thank you very much. Bye bye.